It's Week 8 of the NFL, and this one features Ernest Jones. He picked up a sack last week as part of an 8-tackle game. It's the Rams and the Cowboys, and it's all up next.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So the Cowboys ready to go on offense for the first time, and it is their now 30-year-old quarterback, Dak Prescott, who leads the way.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
You talk about this Rams defense.
And they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Prescott looks to throw on first. And the Rams got him. They bring him down.
Byron Young, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Off the play fake, Prescott. They'll roll him out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think you can easily follow the thinking there. The pressure on the last play, it got to him, so they decided, let's get him out of there, bootleg him out to the right. Unable to complete the pass downfield, but the thought process, spot on.
46.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that falls incomplete.
Fielded at about the 28. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10.
At their 36-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw left side, complete to Cup. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They'll run for the first time here with Kyron Williams. And he is going to have a Rams first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. On first down, it's Stafford.
This one swung out to Williams.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down.
You look at this Cowboy defense.
And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And this unit knows exactly where they rank. They're number 2 against the pass in the NFL. You know they have their sights set on being number 1, looking for a big game today.
It'll be a gain of 5, and 3rd and 1 now.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. To throw is Stafford.
And it is caught.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Now it's Stafford. Here's a diving catch right side. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Now Stafford, he's going to change things up.
He'll look to throw. Man open left side, it's Williams. Touchdown, Rams!
Kyron Williams
with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Rams get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone.
And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
2nd down, Pollard again.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Here's Prescott.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The Cowboys at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
Dak's got this one complete to Pollard.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
46. 47. 26.
3rd and short yardage, Prescott. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver. But a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
They'll run forward with Pollard, going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or two.
Turnover on down.
On 1st down, Stafford here.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack. And they're staring up at a 3rd and long.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it. They snap it to Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the foot. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Pollard going to try the right side. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 28. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Trying to run forward with Pollard. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the intermission all tied. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Stafford. Wide open receiver, complete. A big play there for L.A. 55 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. Now they nab the rookie there for the 5-yard penalty.
So much going through his head. You know it just has to be, right? All of his assignments and realizing every game he plays, one of the better players in the league will be opposite him.
Now the throw left sideline here is complete. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
A gain of 10 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 10-yard line.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. Able to power through, and he's brought down. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. That's what's happening to the defense right now, because the offense is on his toes and punching. There's another first down run right there.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Williams is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Patterson's kick is good.
And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. From a star in college to a star in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb at wide receiver as he brings out this offense.
Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once, but boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
You're hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
From the 29, here's the 2nd and 4.
To throw is Prescott. Over the middle, held in by Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They run straight ahead here with Pollard, and he'll get it down here to the 43. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off. And
oh, now meanwhile, contact downfield on the deep ball. Penalty flags come showering in. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
Pollard is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field.
Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Throwing quickly out wide, Atwell.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. Back now in Arlington. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Stafford looks to throw again.
And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Here's Stafford. He's got Higbee complete right side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Here's Stafford.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
The mistake there by the offense, Charles, they tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick six.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tagged as one of the best in the league the prior season.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Stafford now to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Now Stafford.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Aubrey now for the point after.
And the lead is up to 18 now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Well, now how about this return? Still going past the 30. And he will score. Touchdown.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Cowboys are able to recover.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 7.
Throwing. Prescott. He'll buy some time right. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
And the Rams are right back in this football game. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Rams first down.
Now Stafford.
That's caught. It's 2-2 Atwell.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
A gain of 22 yards.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up second.
Again, it's Stafford.
The 34-yard line.
His throw incomplete.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Here's 1st and goal. And now Stafford's going to move him around.
Again, he'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Foyesade Oluwakin.
This one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Well, they'll accept that penalty, and that will, of course, move the football up the field.
Now a 1st down throw, Stafford.
And this is taken in by the tight end, Bryson Hopkins.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, Stafford here.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stafford.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. To the air again, Stafford. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Third and 2, Stafford.
That is caught. He's going to have the 1st down and more than that.
Touchdown, L.A.
Puka Nakua.
40 yards.
And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously, such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards. but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Hey, kill. Go to 54, wide.
Throwing here, Prescott. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Second and 10.
Hey, kill.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Now Dak, he's going to mix it up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Out to his left.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. On 1st and 10, Prescott. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
And now they'll shift things around.
Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. They expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And his throw is incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he'll go down at the 28. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Now Prescott on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. On 1st down, it's Stafford.
He's got Atwell. That's complete.
And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
This is 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half,
just like